Greetings, and more greetings, and welcome to the Positive Tarot. Yes. I am your hostess, Lesejo, and today I am going to be doing an energy reading. Yes, a personality reading or an energy reading. Yes, could this be you? Let us find out. Okay, cool. So for this reading, when I shuffled the cards, one card came out, right? And it was, lo and behold, the one and only, the Tower. Yes, the Tower card came out. So I shuffled for some more cards, just so that I could get some clarifiers, so that I could get some more information as to what this Tower personality could be about. And two cards came out, actually. And the first one that came out was the Wheel of Fortune. Some very, very powerful cards here, right? Very powerful energy. And the Five of Swords in reverse. Yes. Ha! The Tower. Interesting. So according to this card, it could be a scary. Okay, let me start. Let me just start. You just that person who just gets in and you do your thing. You just do it. If anything gets in your way, you just remove it. All right. If there are structures that already exist, you are the person who comes up with a new idea, with a new way of doing things. And in the process, you could even absolutely destroy what was already in existence, right? For example, if a lightning bolt should strike, it is going to strike whether there is a building beneath it or not. Just because there is a building beneath it, it is not going to hold back its nature of being a lightning bolt, because and its necessity to bolt right there. Because if you think about it, for example, the tower, the lightning bolt, the lifespan of a lightning bolt like begins and ends the moment that it is flashing, right? Technically. And also, our human lives could, our lives are so short, they could be like actually technically compared to um a momentary lightning bolt, right? So by you being yourself, being this lightning bolt, or being this temporal being, are you going to spend your life holding back? Are you going to be anything less than what you are meant to be, what you are supposed to be? Because it feels like everything in that picture, there's a tower, it has a right to be a tower. There's a lightning bolt, there are people, everything just is. And also, you can be you. If it happens, unfortunately, that by you being a lightning, you're going to destroy a building, then that is what you are meant to do in your life. You are, fortunately or unfortunately, going to destroy so many things on your path by being different, by being yourself. So many perceptions, so many preconceptions, so many ways of doing things. You're just that different, okay? And it isn't just the tower, which are structures that exist. People of authority as well. You can actually challenge people of authority. Why am I saying this? On the tower card, the crown is falling over. You know, if there's a kingdom, there's nothing that gets in your way. You are unstoppable, even destructive. In this way as well, it just makes me think that you could be dangerous to some extent. Wait. Slow down. Not that you could harm anybody. Well, you should be careful of that. Watch out for your emotions. um, Perhaps there are certain aspects of yourself that you do not know about, and perhaps you would rather not find out about. But I don't know. Hey, um, but I would just advise, yeah, just anyways. um, what was I saying? Where was I? Yeah, just don't be beating up people. But anyways, what I meant by you dangerous was that um you know, a lot of people think that a person who is calm on the outside and is like seemingly harmless, or is just, you know, like, let's say for example, now just to explain, you are this tower. Just because now you are, there standing solid on stable ground, you know, people are there, safe, feeling safe inside or within your space. It doesn't mean that there won't come a time where the people are going to get out, or where you can actually be on fire, you know. But what I'm trying to say is, a lot of people might underestimate you because you are just, because of just how you are on the outside, not knowing that you can actually cause so much destruction in so little time. Like, and that is the funny thing. A lot of people think it takes a lot to destroy someone or something, but sometimes it can just be a single um, strike of thunder, bolt of thunder, you know, less than a second. Okay, so and all and also in terms of opportunities, I see you in the same way, as being very quick to address any situation. Not to say that you are easily fired up, no, but to say that you can be very quick when the time comes. Yes, when the time comes, your response can be very quick and very swift. um and then also in terms of grabbing opportunities on the opposite end of the spectrum, you're very very quick to grab opportunities like a thunder striking, or to even create opportunities, where there's no fire. You come and create fire quick, yeah. So yeah, in any case, that is the tower card on its own. Like, we can go on and on and on, but like, this is an interesting energy. And then moving on to the clarifiers, this is some strong energy. So we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords in reverse, right? So you are a writer. You are a writer, okay? Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune, all four corners. All four corners, there is a book, you know. The card is fortified, solidified by books, four books, each corner, right? Each corner of life, each direction, um, each energy. And also the book that might be in the hand could be representative of the person who's reading it, or who's holding it, or who's writing it, you see. Um, yeah. So, and also a whole lot of reading. You're going to learn about a lot of energies from reading. Yeah. Yes. So that is one thing that came out. Something very important. So you have to read, read, and read. Write, write, and write. No matter what, never quit. If you've quit before in your life, yes, that's fine. But moving forward, Never, ever, ever again. Okay? Yes. Um, in terms of the Wheel of Fortune, the card itself, actually, overall, is a card of destiny, is a card of changes, is a card of movement. You know, um, the wheel turns, situations turn. Also, karma, like what goes around comes around. Okay, so in terms of the tower in your life, what goes around comes around. When people are out here playing in your, in your space, what the harm that they do to you will come back to them and they will fall off. You see, and then you'll be the last man standing, or the person with the last laugh. You see, so that is it in terms of other people involved and in terms of the tower. And then you are also revolutionary in terms of, yes, in terms of the change that you have and the impact that you make in society, right? Because you turn things around. Before you, things are a certain way. After you, there's movement. And this can actually weigh very heavy on you, because technically this is your responsibility, because I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune, sorry. Ooh, okay. The Wheel of Fortune. And uh there is this creature, I think it's a jackal, I don't know, but it has this whole wheel on its back, right? So you have a lot to carry. You have a lot of information, knowledge to decode, to encode, and to decode, to give to the world through books. And yeah, it is a long journey, but sometimes you will be carrying it, and sometimes it will be carrying you, as as the wheel turns. you know we'll also assume that it's not just turning on you, but you are turning, because as the wheel turns, as things change, so do you. So you're also a person who changes. Yes, actually this also links with the tower. You are open to changes. So you are um like, what's the word? um is it evolving, or evolving into something else. You can recreate yourself, create a new identity or multiple identities. Ooh, you are working with working and walking with different spirit guides, and different kinds of spirit guides. Yeah. So uh you have to write your dreams down. Make sure to write your dreams down. Okay, there's a lot of information, like we can go on and on, but like moving on to the next card as it relates to the tower. Actually, these two cards aren't so different in a way, and uh, uh, maybe they are, I don't know, but like, yeah. So the Five of Swords, there is distress. You see, so there's two people in the background crying in the tower. There's two people falling. You see, but like, an interesting thing that I find from, okay, so as much as the Five of Swords came in reverse, I think there are messages from it, both upright and in reverse. Okay, so upright, like, this guy is out here smiling and he's happy. It looks like he is marveling over the pain of others, right? And um, it's a funny energy. So I would say that maybe you might, you know, in life, I could sugarcoat the messages that I get. If this is your energy, like, this is your energy, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. Okay. So, but I'ma just say, this looks like a person who actually takes joy from seeing other people sad or upset, but not like provoking them or anything. It seems like, let's say maybe it's a competition and then you win, right? And probably not to justify it, but probably if they won, they could have done the same, or they would have had a choice of how to behave. But then you are in a position where, especially the people who underestimate you, take pride in proving people wrong. Yes, people who try to um think little of you or expect nothing of you or something of you, then you're just like, nope. So they expect you to just be out here settling for one, and you're like, no, man, I'm taking it all, you see. So it's also a matter of, oh, it's also, remember as well, the sword is about our thoughts, like the mental, intellectual, right? You actually very you like to win arguments. Oh my god, this person. So you really, really love to win arguments. And you must be careful, actually. You must be careful because at the expense of winning arguments, some people are more emotional. Maybe you might not be aware of it, but perhaps, I don't know. But if you check the statistics, you could confirm. But perhaps the majority of the world is like emotional. You see, the majority of people wear their hearts on their sleeves or something like that. I don't know. Or the reasoning faculties aren't that developed. Or what? No. Actually, for reason to be able to stand a chance, there needs to be a certain level of emotional development, because if your emotions are not developed, you will not be able to create space or to have space to exercise your intellect, right? To But when you now, yeah, so to that extent, engaging with your emotions is important, right? And is a part of everything, whether you are predominantly a intellectually oriented person or emotionally oriented person. Okay, so then you might be more intellectually inclined. You tell it like it is. You tell things as they are. You spare no details. And then some people are not happy about that. um you could hurt a lot of people's feelings, and through you actually communicating, you could actually cause a lot of people tower moments or yeah, towers. Okay, like you could cause their egos to fall apart, because that is very interesting. Oh yes. Ah, wow. I'm having because now the crown was at the top of the tower building. We could say then now that the tower building is like a person's head, and that person is wearing a crown. So now, so some people are just so thick-headed, you know, just so stubborn, you know, that they're like a tower. But then you just come here and you just like crack the skull open. Man, that sounds so bad. I can't just. Man, this is a terrible. I mean, I'm not saying your energy is terrible, but I'm just saying, this card. Or what I'm saying is terrible. The card is amazing. I'm just saying terrible things. But anyways, yeah, you see, so relating the tower card to a head, and the suit of swords being head things, you could be out here arguing to such an extent that you crack people's skulls open. You see, it could be in a good way. It could be literally that you pique people's brains, right? You're here, sent here to pick people's brains. But if they're not listening, actually you're here. Oh my God, you actually here so forceful in your communication through your writing that people are so forced to listen to what you're saying that it's like you're literally cracking the skull open to get the message into their head, something like that. You see, yeah, something like that. And in your life, you are going to go through a lot of challenges just based on the cow. Okay, now I'm just going over all the cars. In your life, you're going to go through a whole lot of challenges, and your life is gonna fall apart. And sometimes you might have to play different roles, wear different hats. It might fall off, as much as you might be the lightning bolt, it can happen to you. Like literally, same energy. The energy you receive is the energy that you are also able to put out. It's unfortunate, but like, yeah, you see. Or it's fortunate. I don't know. Actually, you're talking about the wheel of fortune. It's probably fortunate. So, oh, actually, yeah. You're gonna go through a whole lot of challenges in your life, and it might seem unfortunate, but as time goes, you will see that it's actually fortunate, right? And you will be the last one laughing in the end. Your life technically is already written. um, and oh, yeah, and I mean, do not despair. You still do have a lot of wiggle room, you know. You have your freedom, don't worry. But like, yeah, your life is already written out, and you are also in the process of writing. And also keep writing. It's very, very important for you to keep writing. Um, like a schedule, a plan, a layout of your life. You see, yes. And then um yeah, you're going to go through a whole lot of battles as well, intellectual battles. It might be physical battles, but mostly I'm seeing it could even be legal battles, but I'm just seeing like yeah, with people, um or perhaps you, and like in the Five of Swords, these people are walking away, and this that other one who's in the distance, and like this you are in the foreground, right? Or this person is actually in the foreground. These people are crying as much as they are, far away from this person. So you're going to be impacting people who you are aware of and who you are not aware of. Because also this smirk of this person, it can make you seem like you don't really care. Like, let's say you're actually making somebody cry and then you just laughing and moving on with your life. It's kind of like you really, really don't care. But sometimes, or most of the times, in your case, unfortunately, it can seem like you really don't care because you impact people that you're not even aware of, which is very important. You see, awareness, like in all of the figures in the cards representing you, um, yeah, there's not one that's looking directly at you or directly. It's so interesting. It's like you have to learn. Oh, wow. Actually, at the top of the wheel of fortune, there is the Sphinx. This kind of reminds me a little bit of the Justice card. So, you know, you are a person of power, you are in charge, right? Because in the wheel of fortune, many of the oh yes, in your power, the power is in your thoughts, the power is in your mind. You have a very strong mind. You have a very, very strong mind, and it's very important that you protect your mind. Oh my God. Yes, because then your power in both the Wheel of Fortune and the Five of Swords, you are the person who is holding the swords in your hand. And in the Wheel of Fortune, it's one, but hey, actually, even three, you know, three times. And it's more than You have more brain power than the average person, maybe even triple. A lot of people, like, I'm just stating facts. I'm just stating facts because a lot of people might not be happy to hear this, or if you were to say this to people, they might not be happy to hear you say that about yourself. But I'm just stating facts. You know, your biggest power is your mind, and you're gonna have to use it a lot. Yeah. Hmm. I could be wrong. Take it if you resonate, but I think you are very powerful when you have something on your head, but you're more powerful when you're you're actually very, very powerful when you wear something on your head. Mm. Because I'm looking at the, is it the Sphinx? Yes, I think it is the Sphinx. Yes, the Egyptian Sphinx. Is it? Yeah. It has something on its head. Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, also in the five of swords, you probably have very crazy hairstyles. But yeah, for increased power, it would be good to um keep a head wrap on. Why is this? It's because there are a whole lot of energies um that are excuse me. Excuse me for that. So I just got a phone call at like right now, like of all times, okay? But like yeah, there's something about distractions. Yes, distractions. Um oh yes, 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 yes. Energy is always trying to get up in your space. So same as now busy in this reading, somebody just decided to call for whatever reason. Like there's always going to be people trying to get up in your space, and you're going to have to protect yourself from that, have boundaries. And it starts with having boundaries on your body as well, and putting something on your head is also similar to um saying that this part of me is mine. You could share with the world. There's nothing wrong with sharing your hair with with the world, but you could also, like, let's say, as much as you have crazy hairstyles, you could do them for you, for yourself, right? So yeah, you should, like, consider increasing, like, or wearing head wraps more often if you don't already. Okay. Oh wow. Oh wow. You're very, very, oh my God. Like, I gotta go because so much information keeps on coming. Like, what the hell? Clouds, you, oh my God, you are a rainmaker. Like, you are connected. You are so connected to the clouds. Like, look at the tower building, like the tower card. Clouds. Look at the wheel of fortune. Every corner, clouds. Look at the five of swords. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And actually, even the tower, even thunder. If you think about it, thunder, and it just tells me as well, you're very connected to the weather. You have a high impact and high control over the weather. Like when you are feeling a certain way, um, you have, like, looking at the five of swords, you have the ability to make um it very windy. Oh yes, and the wind, and you also communicate with the wind. You see, with the wind, and you must also pay close attention to the wind and talk to the wind. And it is very, very important what you say, even in your own space, because the same way that the wind can communicate with you, when you speak, you're communicating with it, and it is always listening. You see, so be like the wind in a constant state of rest. Well, not rest, but like in a constant state of listening, right? But yeah, okay, but it isn't always listening, hey? Because if it's blowing very hard to the point that um the person next to you can't hear you, then it's definitely not listening, but it is taking away what you're saying and it is directing it somewhere else. So your energy, your words, as much as you might think that they are not tangible or that you cannot hold it, the wind actually can hold it and take it somewhere else. You see, that is the sneaky power of the wind. And there is also sneaky, yeah. So the sneakiness that is here in this card as well, the sneaky power of the wind. So you might also have some sneakiness to you. You might have to do this in order, and it's your destiny, because then this is the wheel of fortune. So you gotta understand the system, tear it apart, and find ways to build something new, you see, from scratch, with from taking from others, oh yes, but also acknowledge and take the thoughts of like read a lot, basically learn from others, because now this person who's holding the three swords in the five of swords cards is what you may call, is holding other people's swords. Okay, so other people's words, other people's thoughts. Don't you I mean, the wheel is already there. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. As much as you're here to oh 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 oh, who knows, maybe you're here to reinvent the wheel itself. I mean, you know, I mean, the Tower card is here. You're out here destroying things that are already established. So what's to stop you from reinventing a different wheel? But anyways, yeah. So I'm going to stop the reading there. I'm not finding anything that is, oh yes, fire. Oh, of course, of course. Actually, elements, basic elements, the element of the wind, yes, which is air, the fire, yes, and clouds. Yeah, what can we say clouds are? Water, air. Mm-hmm. Air and water. Hmm. So funny enough, I would say earth. I really am looking for it. Like I'm trying so hard. I won't even lie to try to squeeze it in there. But I don't know. Like those are the predominant ones that I'm seeing. So a whole lot of air energy. Um yeah, so maybe ground yourself. Yeah. Or don't ground yourself, because the tower is grounded. Destroy, like who needs to be grounded? Hey? Who needs to be grounded? You could float in the air, be air, you know live on cloud nine. Yeah, cloud nine. So you might also be actually a very happy person. Oh wow, so actually this is giving me now a different perspective as to the type of person you could be. So you could actually be the type of person who's just always smiling, to the point that even when other people are crying, or in situations that would make other people cry, you would be smiling, because when other people look at loss, you look at the positive aspect, you see the gain. So, and that is a mentality that you have. Oh wow, the power in your mentality, my goodness. What? Hey now. Hey now. Whew. So this is some positive, like this is some crazy positive energy that came out of this card. And come to think of it, this could be a positive card because as much as the Tower card and the Five of Sword card are similar, like the Tower card is a dark card. This is a very dark card, whereas the Five of Sword cards is bright. You know, it's very bright. So this is actually very interesting. Hmm. I would like to I would like to meet you as a person actually. But like yeah, so comment down below if you resonate with this. Um, and I will see you on the next one. Please like, share, and subscribe if it has been beneficial, or if you like the way that I read, or if there are yeah, oh yeah, and there's something that I want to do, hey, like just yeah, if there are any cards that you would like me to read, yeah, just let me know what's up. Let me know what's up, and then we'll see what we can do. Anyways, see you on the next one. Thank you and bye.